Hey, what's up, friends? So today I've been thinking about awareness, about paying attention, and the power that lives in the act of paying attention to our lives and the choices we're making, and how those choices affect us, how they feel, right? It can feel very easy to feel out of control and like we don't have the power in our lives that we actually have. And when we start to pay attention to our choices in a different way and really check in with ourselves as we're doing something, like, how does it feel to do this thing that I'm doing? Do I feel uplifted by it? Do I feel depleted by it? And if the answer is I feel depleted by it, and this is something I'm continuing to do in my life over and over and over again, then there's the opportunity to stop doing it, right? To bring awareness to the fact that this thing I continue to do actually doesn't feel good, actually doesn't uplift me, it depletes me. It feels more harmful than healthy, or whatever that is. And the more we bring awareness to our choices, the more active we can become in aligning with choices that actually serve us, that actually bring peace or joy or connection or meaning or whatever it is we're seeking in our lives. And the more we can start eliminating the choices that don't. And of course, this doesn't mean we're always going to be perfect about it and we're always going to eliminate unhealthy choices. We're all making unhealthy choices. And in that case, we can remember that we're human, and part of being human is to make unhealthy choices. And we can be really gentle and loving with ourselves when we do, instead of choosing to shame ourselves and abuse ourselves and belittle ourselves because of the unhealthy choices we're making. We can eliminate that step, right? But I think so much starts with awareness. It starts with a willingness to pay attention to our lives and understand that we are more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. And our power lives in our awareness, it lives in our intention, it lives in the actions we take, the words we speak, the thoughts we think. It lives in our willingness to align ourselves, as far as I believe, with love, with compassion, as often as possible, right? And then we start to feel a little less out of control because we are taking control of the things we can take control of, which is essentially who we are, how we're showing up, the choices we're making, the words we're speaking. We don't have control of anything else out there, right? And we see that over and over and over again. And as much as we want to control people, as much as we want to control the people in our lives and make them do and be the people we want them to be, we can't, right? So let's take responsibility for the one thing we can control, which is ourselves. And let's bring awareness to how we're showing up. If we want to see more love in the world, let's be the love that we want to see in the world. If we want to see more compassion in the world, as we all do, let's be an example of that compassion we want to see. If we want to see more forgiveness in the world, how are we doing with forgiveness? If we want to see more kindness in the world, what choices are we making around kindness? What choices are you making? That's what you have power over. And that's when I feel overwhelmed by what I'm seeing out there, it's a reminder for me to go within, to get back to my story, to get back to my choices, to get back to the power I have to be an example of all the things that I want to see in the world. And then I feel a lot less overwhelmed, typically a lot less out of control, because I'm controlling what I can. And again, when I'm not controlling what I can, I'm being really kind to myself. I'm reminding myself that I'm human. You're human. We're human beings with human minds. Human minds are insane, right? We're doing the best we can be doing. And we don't have to shame ourselves. Shame's not a healer. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about. I love you all, and I believe in you. I believe in me. I believe in us. I believe in love with everything I've got and all that love invites into our lives. And I believe that love is the one thing that stands to create real healing in our world. So my commitment to love is as deep as ever, and I love you. All right. Big, big love. Bye.